Hello gorgeous! I've been using this bag, the Freya NYC Mercer bag in oat, for over 2.5 months now, straight every single day, every time I go out for every single event. Here are my thoughts, the pros and cons. If you want to buy it, I'll have a full blog post with even more style, outfit, inspiration of how I styled this linked below, so you can check that out after this. This bag is also linked below. It comes in black, this chocolate brown, and then this oat color, which is like an off-white cream eggshell acropolis milk off beige, light beige. And so you can feel that I have stuff in it because I genuinely do use this bag. At first, I was very torn about it. Still, till today, I ask my sweetheart, do you think this bag suits me? Do you think it works for all my outfits day to day? And he said, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think so. Let me just dump out everything so you can see what's in the bag. I'll have everything linked below. This is my Aspinall London card holder, panty liners, Tom Ford bronzer, Aspinall bag hook holder, leather hair tie, crown affair. This is the inside. It is suede on the inside or treated leather. If it's actually polyester, please excuse if my hair rustles against the mic. Or you know what, actually I just realized that this is not leather, which is something that bothered me and held me back from purchasing this bag. My real purchase that I wanted to make was the Alaya Letekel. In case you're not familiar, it looks like this. It's what, $3,000 when you counter in tax, when you counter in the tax that you don't make when you get paid. So it's a lot of money and I wanted to save money, but I love this style so much. But I also wanted something quality that was well made and had the stitching. And I like this company because they're American too. She's Chinese American, I believe the owner is. Please correct me in the comments below if this information is wrong. This is a safe space. This is not a place where we attack people. So this is just all personally my opinion as a disclaimer.
Visitez le site web stylebygia.com et inscrivez-vous pour recevoir gratuitement des idées de tenues vestimentaires chaque semaine et des guides de soins personnels. Suivez-la sur son compte Instagram, la Gia Garcia, pour des nouveautés quotidiennes et lisez son blog, lagiagarcia.com, pour une exploration profonde. Merci.
She is very proud of her heritage and giving jobs to people in China. That's something she's known for, that these are made in China. She's not hiding the fact that these are made in China. I like that she is a very brave woman, a New York designer, and she put her heart and soul into this. I loved a lot of her other designs because they were reminiscent, specifically one design in particular. It is reminiscent of the top shoulder Birkin, which I have had my eye on before it kind of came back into the zeitgeist. It's always been in the back of somewhat in the interim of style, which I love. Right now, I'm saving a lot for flight school. Flight school is not cheap. It's $1,300 a week. Bear with me when I shop for high quality things and are mid-level luxury. I know, boohoo me. So anyway, this bag is fabulous. I'm very much someone who has a hard time parting with my money. I'll have something in my cart for 6 months. So I'm very much thinking about things very thoughtfully, thoroughly, and always weighing the pros and cons, which is why I'm making this episode. The zipper, it's smooth, but the bag is so structured that you kind of have to maneuver a little bit more. And something I've learned about structured bags, I personally am not a fan of structured bags. The reason is it's because they're stiff and they're not comfortable, but they make great bags because they last a little bit longer. In my personal opinion, I have beat the heck out of this bag and it has lasted. So far, it's indestructible. Nothing of the stitches has even wavered. I have smashed this, where in my blog post, I talk about the problem with this bag. There are lots of pros and then there are a little bit of cons, but for me, they're very big cons. For example, when it comes to structured bags and there have some sort of rhyme or reason to them, say for example, this little implement here where you can close the clasp, it takes a little bit of time to do that. That might not be a big deal for a lot of people, but for me, I like the easier the better because I'm more inclined to actually utilize the style when you are in a rush and say you're putting your money away for the groceries. If you have a lot of anxiety like me and you're just a stressful person, if it's not clasped and you put it on your shoulder, it has a tendency to do this where it just naturally will come off. So if you're carrying a lot of things, if you're going to the grocery store, this is not the ideal bag. If you are a city girl who is on her way to a little pop-up, a little get-together, a girl's lunch, going to work bags I typically would have a little bit larger unless I store a lot of things in my car or at my desk or in my office. This is for someone who can fit a sandwich and can fit a Coca-Cola or fit a bottle of water, and it's pretty good about space. It's protected too because the structure is immaculate. You have everything you need in this bag, which is why I love it. It's actually pretty spacious. The other thing that bothered me aside from the shoulder, and if you're carrying a lot of things, it kind of goes down like this. You have to wear it at the crook of your shoulder, and the designer of this said that it was meant to be worn this way. If you want to wear it on your shoulder, just make sure that you clasp it. It's easier. The other thing, and actually the first con that I noticed about this bag, when you reach in, I have small hands by the way, it really hurts. When I'm looking into the bag, I really have to open it like this and reach my hand in to find something I need, but I don't want to share with the world what's in my bag because I feel like that's really private. I usually have it like this and I'm reaching for something like this, or have it like this and I'm reaching, and it's really tight and secure, which is a good thing because you don't want your things falling out and you don't want to accidentally pull out other things when you do take things out of your bag. But my hand hurts and my hand is all scratched up. The first, see, I don't know if you can see, it's red, but the first few times that I got this, I really had to kind of make it a little bit more malleable, which it's not. And the flexibility of this is a good thing. The fact that it's structured, it's firm, that's something to keep in mind. It keeps your things safe, as a bag should do, and I like the fact that it is secure in that sense. It's just that it hurts my hand, that's it. Otherwise, it's a really good bag. It's very sturdy. Other pros are that it's really on trend right now. It's a structured piece. The only thing that bothers me is that this bag is not leather. And I like leather because it ages well. It also has a little bit of give because it's skin. I know that's a weird thing to think of, but it's treated. This is very new in my arsenal as I typically have a penchant for leather bags. But this is also a big experiment for me personally because I love this color. It goes with absolutely all my outfits for spring and summer. And I love to wear tons of color. I love to wear all white. It goes fabulously if you wear all black too. It really stands out. It's a unique piece. I love the silhouette. It just suits me because it's small, but it's not too small. It actually fits a lot of stuff. It looks small enough that nobody will ask you to carry their things in your bag, but it fits enough stuff that you have what you need. It's insanely sturdy, well made, and you can see that the stitching up close and personal is immaculate. I was leaning over my car at the grocery store, smashing my bag, and it stayed in its shape. There was a bunch of dust from the car that got onto it and I got really worried because this bag is really light. I just did this with my hand and immediately all the dust was gone. What would normally be a giant smudge insanely impressed me because it just cleaned right off like nothing. So I'm very pleased. And I feel like this is a great year-round style because the color, the design, the fact that it's structured makes it go very well from spring to summer to autumn to winter. I like to wear a lot of white in winter so that you just stand out in a sea of dark colors because a lot of people tend to wear black when it's cold and they don't want the stains to show, but I'm very high maintenance like this. So I'm gonna find a way that I can treat this bag since it's plastic leather, but it's very high quality. Not all polyester, not all pleather is made the same. PU leather, they are not all equal. It feels as sturdy as a tire. I don't know how else to say it, which is pretty darn sturdy considering that they can burn for days and days. I also think it's really smart and polished. It takes you from day to night. I was looking at reviews of their other bags that over time the structure goes down, especially if you use it a lot. So I'm trying to still live in it some more and see what happens, but it's gotten a little bit more malleable over time, but it's not anything disappointing. And I actually like it if it loses a bit of its structure personally because I just like the more relaxed look, and I'm very petite, by the way. I'm 5'2.5", so this looks like the perfect size for me. It's not too big, not too small. I was looking at their other bag, the one that looks like the top shoulder Birkin, for a very long time. Then this came out and I got it in a couple months versus the other one. I was thinking about it for many months. The number one reason that held me back was the fact that it was not leather. So far, this is changing my mind. I got this on Revolve when it dropped and I wanted to sweep it up right away because it gets sold out really quickly. I've been using it predominantly for errands and then days out with the girls, so girls' lunches, and then date nights with my sweetheart. I know that this is on trend, but personally, I feel like this is a really timeless style, very Carolyn Bessette Kennedy. I feel like she would wear this in the 90s. I feel like this could be worn in the 40s and it'd still be chic. I feel like this would be worn again in 10 years. It doesn't necessarily need a cycle. It's just always going to be in style. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see. Ultimately, notes to take away, this bag is indestructible. So far, it has remained in its original condition. The only thing that I'm worried about is the fact that I did not get it in black. I want them to come out with more colors or more textures. They can really expand the style. Freya NYC has been blowing me away with their designs. I don't love all of their designs, but when it's a hit, it's an absolute hit for me. I'd like to see more of them, more of their designs. This bag for me, so far so good. And it's, oh, by the way, it's got a double zip, which I absolutely love because I don't have to maneuver my bag around. It's just convenient. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to sign up for my style newsletter, stylebygia.com, for more style inspiration every single week and monthly mood boards sent directly to you. Another con that popped up is I don't think this bag is good for studying or travel because it's on the smaller side. And when you travel, you want to be able to subscribe, click the bell, tell all your friends, watch this several thousand times. It's totally free. And just some news, every evening at 7 p.m. Pacific time, California time, I go live where you can shop with me. It's called Shop With Me Live. You can check it out after this. stylebygia.com/live. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for, but so far I'm having fun. So join me every 7 p.m. EST if you can. It's here on YouTube and I'll have it linked below. If you want to get notified, subscribe and click the bell so you receive notifications. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you later.